What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We are going to go over the final 53 for every team in the NFC East. We're going to go by division. So we already did the Cowboys. But we're going to do them again because there's been some changes. We're not going to do practice squads. So, going to ignore that for now. So, the final 53 is as follows. Y'all know my thoughts on Joe Milton. Just going to get that out of the way right now. But he's your backup. Hate it, but we'll see what happens. Prescott, hopefully he gets through the season with no issues. Your running backs, Jaden Blue, the rookie out of Texas. Hunter Luepke. Phil Maffa is on injured reserve. So I don't know why he's still on here, but it's whatever. Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams. Receivers, Ryan Flournoy, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Jalen Tolbert, Cavonte Turpin. Tight ends, Jake Ferguson, Luke Schoonmaker, Brevin Spanford. Offensive linemen, Cooper Beebe, Brock Hoffman, TJ Bass, Tyler Booker, Tyler Smith, Johnny Cornelius. I'm glad he made it. I really like him. Tyler Guyton, Terrence Steele, and Nate Thomas has obviously proven himself. Defensive ends, Donovan Ezekuru, obviously. Dante Fowler, Marshawn Nealon, Micah Parsons, Sam Williams. I think Parsons is going to get done. Just my opinion. If you follow Ricky Scoops, yeah, looks like he's going to get done. Defensive tackle, Osa Odigizua, Mozzie Smith, Solomon Thomas, Jay Toya, Perion Winfrey. Jay Toya, I'm glad they kept. I really liked him. If he can get his condition right, that is going to be huge. I think he can he'll be better than Mozzie Smith, which is sad. Another Michigan failed project. Schoonmaker, Mozzie Smith, and Taco Charlton. Linebackers, Damone Clark, James Houston, thank good. The good Lord above. Shamar James, Maurice Liafu, Kenneth Murray Jr., and Jack Sanborn. Corners, Kaylin Carson, Deron Bland, Trayvon Diggs, Khalil Elam, Reddy Stewart, who was brought in. And then you got a safety as well that was brought in. So Reddy Stewart is on the roster. And then safety Marquise Bell, Turquoise Bridges, who's another young safety player, Malik Hooker, Wanye Thomas, Donovan Wilson. And, of course, special teams, you know who they are. So, and we're not going into the practice squad and all yet because I'm sure it'll change a few more times. So, let's go to the Eagles' final roster. I think we're going to end up with another quarterback. I would like to get Kyle McCord, somebody we can develop, but I'm tired of Will Grier, and I don't like Joe Milton. So, on Philly, you've got Sam Howell, who was traded for from the Vikings, Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee. Running back, you got Saquon Barkley, A.J. Dillon, Will Shipley. Fullback, Ben Van Sumeren. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Darius Cooper, the undrafted kid, Jahan Dotson, and John Mechie III, as well as Devontae Smith. Tight ends, Colin Granson, Dallas Goddard, Grant Calcaterra. Offensive line, Cam Jurgens, Drew Kendall, Willie Lampkin, the sixth, Landon Dickerson, Tyler Steen, Fred Johnson, Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Matt Pryor, Brett Toth, Cameron Williams. Defensive line, Ogu Okoronkwo, Good luck pronouncing that. I probably freaked that all to hell. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Gabe Hall, Mauro Ojamo, Ty Robinson, Byron Young, linebackers Zach Bond, Jahad Campbell, Jaux Hunt, Smael Mondon Jr., Aziz Ojulari, and Nolan Smith Jr., as well as Jeremiah Trier Jr., Joshua Ush are your linebackers. Corners, Jacorian Bennett, Cooper DeJean, Adoree Jackson, Mac McWilliams, Quinyon Mitchell, obviously, Keely Ringo out of Georgia. Safeties, Reed Blankenship, Sidney Brown, and Andrew Makaba. Jake Elliott, Brandon Mann, and Charlie Hewitt. So, now we're going to go to the Giants roster. So, Giants, obviously Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston. So, you got 3 quarterbacks on the active roster. Running backs, Devin Singletary, Cam Skatibo, obviously. Tyrone Tracy Jr. are your 3 running backs. Receivers, Bo Collins, Jalen Hyatt, Malik Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson, Darius Slayton. Not a bad receiving core. Tight end, Daniel Bellinger, you know that. Thomas Fredone, second, obviously, and Theo Johnson, as well as Chris Manhertz, probably as a blocking tight end. Offensive lineman, Austin Schlottman, John Michael Smits, Marcus Mabo, John Runyon, former Packer, Aaron Stinney, Greg Van Rotten, Jeremiah Illuminor, James Hudson, Evan Neal, and Andrew Thomas. Your offensive line. Defensive line, Chauncey Golston, Darius Alexander, DJ Davidson, Dexter Lawrence, Rakeem Nunez Roaches, Roy Robertson Harris. Linebackers, Chris Board, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, obviously, Demetrius Flanagan Fowles, Micah McFadden, Darius Masu, Bobby Okorke, Kayvon Thibodeau. Corners, Paulson Adebo, Deontay Banks, obviously, Cordell Flott, Art Green, Nick Jones, Rico Payton, and Drew Phillips, rounding out your cornerback room. Safeties are going to be as follows: Dante Belton, Bo Braid, Javon Holland, obviously, and Tyler Nubin, the rookie from last year. Graham Gano, Jamie Gillian, and Casey Crutter round out your special teams. So if you liked the video, guys, like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. One more team to go, the Washington Redskins. So let's see what their roster looks like. They cut Jaden Daniels. Yeah, that'd be pretty stupid. If they did that, you'd see panic. Oh, I'd burn all my Redskins stuff if they cut Jaden Daniels. That'd be pretty stupid, but you never know. It's the Redskins. I mean, they suck. So the quarterbacks are Jaden Daniels, obviously. Josh Johnson, who seems like he's been around for 50 years. At 39 years old, and Marcus Mariota. So if Daniels goes down, their season's over, effectively. Mariota may keep it afloat for a few weeks, but yeah. Jacoby Crockery Merritt is one of your running backs. Austin Eckler, Jeremy McNichols, and Chris Rodriguez Jr. Receivers, Noah Brown, Jalen Lane, Luke McCaffrey, who's pretty good. Terry McLaurin, who signed his deal. Deebo Samuel, who looks like a fat guy, just ate cake. And that is your receiving room. So he only kept 5 receivers. Tight ends, John Bates, who's really good. Zach Ertz, Ben Sinnott, and Colson Yankov. Alrighty. Offensive lineman, Tyler Biadasz, the former Cowboy, Wisconsin product. Nick Allegretti, Chris Paul, Andrew Wiley, Brandon Coleman, Josh Connolly Jr., George Fant, Trent Scott, and Laramie Tunsil. Defensive line, Durance Armstrong, former Cowboy, Javonte Jean-Baptiste, Dietrich Wise Jr., former Patriot, Jacob Martin, Eddie Goldman, Javon Kinlaw, Jerzon Newton, Daron Payne. Linebackers, Nick Bellore, Lee Kyo, Frankie Lavu, Jordan McGee, Kane Medrano, Von Miller, Bobby Wagner. Round out your linebackers. Corners, Trey Amos, Noah Mbagne, former Cowboy and Dolphin, Jonathan Jones, Marshawn Lattimore, Mike Sinristil, if I said that right. Percy Butler is your safety. Will Harris, Quan Martin, Tyler Owens, and Jeremy Reeves. And then kicker, Matt Gay is your kicker, as well as Tress Way. Tyler Ott is your long snapper. So that is it for the NFC East. We're going to do the NFC West and all that tomorrow. So if you like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. You'll get more videos. Plus, once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love you guys. Peace out.